with Unico Williams. That's right, it's your boy. Coming at you on a, doesn't matter what day I'm coming at you on. Just know that I'm coming at you. Woo! As you can tell, not in a great mood right now. Not specific, I'm me. I'm me. We're here. I'm here. I'm here. But I'm not in that great mood. Just came down the pike that Kyle Rittenhouse, accused of murdering two men and injuring another with a AR-15 at the age of 17, from Illinois. But this happened in Kenosha, Wisconsin, after the police shooting of Jacob Blake. Found not guilty on all charges. Okay. I get that. I believe that the justice system, given the facts that were presented, I knew that would happen. I knew he would be found not guilty of all these things based off of self-defense. I get that. I'm 100% here for it. The justice system, given the boundaries and the box that this particular case was put in, I knew he would be found not guilty. Neither here nor there. What pisses me off is that he wasn't on trial for the right things. When I say the right things, what he was on trial for was not what we, the people, have him on trial for. See, I have him on trial for privilege. I have him on trial for the fact that he felt like it was 100% okay to go across state lines as a 17-year-old with the AR-15 and protect what's his. When I say protect what's his, I believe he was protecting something that is fleeting at this time. You know, we talk a whole lot about make America great again. And it goes back to make America great again for who? Don't take me back there to the 1800s. I don't want to live there. That's not an America that I want to, that's not great to me. If you look like me, absolutely not. Don't take me back to the 1960s in the South. Don't take me to the 1930s in the South. That's not great for me. But if you look a certain way, America's a damn good country. Back in those days. But it's a new day now. Look at the children. Boy, it's more mixed kids than ever, ain't it? Not that pure. You know what they're used to. Before I go in on this, no, I'm not racist. You know I love all people, period. I'm not one of those people. Come on, I got a white friend. No, I ain't like that. No, I love people in general. But what was on trial was not really what was on trial. What the problem is that he felt like he could go to that city and do whatever the hell he wanted to. Be intimidating to people that are just protesting the streets. I get it. There were people that were taking advantage of the riot. Mind you, I'll even throw this out here for you. For those people that need me to throw you a bone. The people he shot, they weren't even black. But the reason people were protesting and taking to the streets is because of a black man being fatally killed by the police. Another police shooting. Police just out here doing what they want to do. I'm not anti-police either. There are good police officers. I'm not mixing that up. But everybody needs to stand in line. I just got on us as black people after the Young Dolph thing, so don't think everybody can get it. When you wrong, you wrong. Period. But the problem that we're having, the problem that I'm having, is that he felt like he could do that. And as long as he looks the way that he looks, he's privileged to protect his country. He's privileged to protect what he believes is his. And I believe that what he wanted to protect, just days before this happened, he said, I wish I was there because I want to shoot a looter, a rider. So he already came there in the wrong mindset. He already came there in a very bad mindset. He came and added fuel to a fire. His presence and his actions led to the death of 2 people and another being injured. Yes, I understand that those protesters, those people that were there, they were doing wrong things. I get that. But the dead can't speak for themselves at this time. They can't speak for themselves at this time. I get it. But your presence, feeling like you were privileged enough to go to Kenosha, Wisconsin and stand there with an AR-15 at the age of 17, because that's your God-given right as a white male in America, right? That's how you feel. This is our country. Our ancestors built this country. Remember? All that stuff. Running around before all this, you're doing all that. What is this shit? You're a proud boy or whatever the hell you guys do. I'm a proud boy. Aren't they super duper nationalists, aka white supremacists? You align yourself with that. But Kyle Rittenhouse, not guilty of all charges. Based on the box that you presented, this case, 100%, I agree with the justice system. I agree. Not guilty. But the things he should have been guilty of, which we believe he is guilty of, the charges were dropped by this judge who wants to give this young man a chance. Hold on, I'm gonna get on him in a second. I'll get on him. I'll get on him, and he's exactly an embodiment of why Kyle Rittenhouse went there. But him having a gun as a minor, dangerous weapon, all that kind of stuff. He should have been convicted of something, and that's what I have a problem with. I have a problem with him being guilty of something, but he got acquitted on everything. He walks away from him scot-free as if this never happens and gets to live his life. Nothing on his record, none of that. So, let's talk about what he did in there. He wanted to be an EMT. He went in there lying, talking about he's EMT. He's a firefighter. He's all these things. He wants to be a public servant. Do you want somebody with that mindset to be a public servant? Do you want that person to become a police officer with that mindset? I'm going to take it deeper than that. Right now, Kyle Rittenhouse, he's on his way to college. He's going to be taken in by a group of other privileged white dudes. They're going to love him. They're going to love him. And that's who he's going to rock with going forward. But he's going to college to do his prerequisites to be a nurse. He's trying to get into nursing. All these stories I hear about women in intensive care or maybe in the maternity ward and all that stuff, like, hey, something's wrong with my baby. Somebody help me. And the nurses just poo-poo it off. You don't believe that Kyle Rittenhouse has? Do you believe that Kyle Rittenhouse has the equality in his mind to actually give about other races in a prenatal ward or anything like that? Do you think that he would treat them fairly? Do you think that he would put other people ahead of other people because of maybe what they look like or what they believe? Do you think that he's going to give that baby and that mother that is black the same kind of attention he would to a white mother and their child? I gotta say, I don't believe that. And with him not being convicted of anything at all, he's allowed to still be in these positions. He can still be a nurse. He can still be a police officer. Is that who you want to be looking after you after you've just had a baby? Is that who you want? With that mindset to protect and serve? Because he's not going to protect and serve everybody, just some people. It's not a public servant. That's what I have a problem with. And let's get back to this judge that dropped what he would have probably been convicted of. I just wanted something on the kid's record so that he can't go and to infiltrate these places as a Proud Boy, as a racist, as a white supremacist. I needed him to just be convicted of something. That needed to be the punishment. You don't get to go off and continue to be a white supremacist and racist and get to still do all these things where you deal with the people, with the public, people that depend on you and trust you to help. But no, he has an opportunity to infiltrate and be in those places. And that's the problem that all the problem with the police. That's the problem that we've been having. Is people like that are in those positions. People like that. Oh, boy, you ain't going to come down here and do just whatever you want to do. Son, you better get out that car. Give me your ID. What did I do wrong? It doesn't matter. You do what I tell you to do. Those type of people get into positions where they are to be trusted and they do bullshit things. Kyle Rittenhouse gets to go off and try and be a doctor. Or a nurse, or wherever he wants to be. If he wants to, he can be an EMT. I have a sneaky suspicion that he's not going to take good care of everybody, just some people. But this judge, he dropped the charges that he would have probably been. There's no doubt about it. A minor with a firearm. Think of the audacity. The caucasity. To think that you can be whatever age you want and carry around a gun that is not yours, that you're not legally allowed to have, walk around and like you own the place, walk past police while the police give you orders and hold your hand up, put your little okay signals up to let everybody know it's cool, I'm racist too. And the judge drops that because you know what? He's holding on to something. Make America great again. I remember back in America, we used to be able to just do whatever we wanted to. Now all these damn laws, all these damn cameras. Now we can't just do whatever the hell we want to do anymore. We need to take it back to the good old days. And this kid right here, he's the embodiment of what we used to do in the 60s, what we used to do in the 50s, what my grandfather taught me how to do. He passed it down to me. That judge sympathized with that kid because he reminds him a lot like his younger self back in my day. A judge that uses the term a black to describe a juror who happened to be the only one. I remember one time we had to excuse a black. That kid reminded you of you, didn't he? When you were much younger. What a dick of a judge, man. This is the last fleeting moment. That judge is probably looking at the last of his years. And I understand that. I get that. And I think his last thing I want to do one more thing for the cause, to just hanging on to that little string that's left of when America was great. If it were left up to me, I wouldn't have gave him anything. What's probation? Lock his ass up. They need to look at that dude's cases going, like, was he ever fair? Was he ever good to anybody? We know what the spirit of this whole trial was, and that's all I'm trying to say. I'm not going to be surprised if somebody else feels entitled to go do something like Kyle Rittenhouse did. I can get away with it. I'm me, duh. That the rioting isn't going to happen from black people. The looting, the blah blah blah. That's not going to. The uprising is not going to come from that. I think it's going to come. I think the real resistance is the people that want to make America great again. You know, back when we didn't have everything that's going on. Those are the people that are going to fight. But that's the fire we need to stomp out. But today, I think that a lot of fuel was added to it. And there's going to be that last gasp of people that are going to be, that want to feel superior, that want to make, that just want to continue the divide. Not they're better than everyone, and the world was better off when black people were slaves. The world was better off when we were putting people in work camps in California, Asian people. The world was a much better place then. Those people are holding on to the good old days, but the good old days are over. So, of course, fuel was added to the fire. There's people out there that are very proud to be white supremacists, very proud to feel the way that they feel. So that fire might have gotten a little bit bigger. But when it comes, you need to be sure to stomp it out. I'll holla. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.